What is going on, guys? Thank you for joining me. We are here for another episode of Creating a Legacy with FC United of Manchester, and I am delighted to be back for Season 8. That's right. 8 seasons in, 2022, the 6th of August, first game of the season, Alfreton Town. So, before that, let's check out pre-season. Let's see who I signed. Did I sign anyone? Let's see how it's all gone. First off, you will see we are making some money. We are at 819,000 for this season, which is nice. We have lost a bit of money according to this, but I think that's due to something. Let's find out. What have we spent a fortune on? Other. That's all the stadium shit. This season, it was last month, we paid 786,000. Now, it must be the stadium stuff. Let's put it this way, I freaking hope it's the stadium stuff. Sorry, under the club screen to start with. We have new kits. Check these out. These are for the 2022-2023 season and the 2023-2024 season. As you guys know, the kits last for 2 seasons with FC United. The away kit is personally my favourite. The very thin red and black line looks absolutely beautiful. I wouldn't like to be washing it, but as soon as I'm not, very nice. New sponsorship this year in Jacko, so delighted to welcome them to FC United of Manchester. So I think the first stop will be the transfer screen, guys. No activity at the minute. At the minute I'm going in seeing how we're looking. How are we going to be doing this season? So as you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... signings in. So, Belbaki left, as said, Hale left, Arblow left, Brady left, Della Verde, Cameron Dawson, Ben Swift and Carl Shaw's gone out on loan to Boreham Wood, hopefully to get some football, get some goals. So the players coming in, the first one that comes in is our goalkeeper, who we did discuss in the review episode, Alberto Risi. He's come in, he is injured for 2 to 3 months, so he's not going to be making his debut for us for some time. The next person is a backup striker who probably is going to make his debut today. Laurie Marlowe, coming from our feeder club, parent club. Wish they were our feeder club, it'd make us massive. Norwich City, so hopefully he's going to do well, hopefully he's going to settle. Another loan signing coming in. I was desperate for some wingers, so Lee Rawlins is coming. He's a left winger, but I'm more than likely going to be playing him on the right. He's going to get retrained to play on the right wing as an inside forward because we have 2 left wingers. We only had the 1 right winger, so it made sense to search and bring one in. Again, because of the lack of wingers, I brought in Will Buckley. He can play on the right, left or middle. All in the attacking midfielder role, so more than likely when he plays, we'll play that more attacking formation. But he's definitely a nice backup to come in on £600 a week on a 1-year deal. And the final signing is Gary Qualter. He's come in as a backup. Really nice stats. 21 years old. Check that beard out. I wish I had a beard like that. I've just had a shave actually tonight. But yeah, back to the series. He can play left back, centre back, defensive mid and midfield centre. That's why I brought him in. So versatile. And that's what we need, guys. So we haven't made many signings. The squad is pretty much going to be going in the same as how we ended last season. So the team for today, we're going with Hugh Ward in goal. We've got Zach Mills, Castano, Jorkai and Beasley at the back. Very familiar now. James Reid, Billy Waiters, Ellison, Ryan Williams and Lee Simpson in midfield. Again, very familiar. And Marlowe is up front as the deep line forward. Tony Gomez on the bench, but he's lightly injured. We have Nizic on the bench, we have Richard Joyce, we have Remy Berg, we have Lloyd, Gomez, Rory Ring and Will Buckley. Not making the team today, we have Alberto Risi. Now a player you might recognise, Sam Cox, has been with us for many years now. He came in 2017 and since then, guys, he's basically been sitting in the under-21s and I totally forgot about him. So he's come up now as basically a kind of a bit of backup. The next person is Gary Quadler, who's actually going to go in a series just because we need a centre-back on the bench. Because as you'll see, we don't actually have a backup centre-back at the minute. It's something I'm scouting some players, but there's no activity at the minute. Russell Llewellyn, someone who I was checking out as a potential future right back. I don't think he's going to get kept on. Andy Howard again, signed in 2017, made 2 appearances. He's again come up from the under-21s just to see how he's going to do, see if he gets a chance. And Lee Rawlins, who is obviously the guy on loan. So, as you saw in the last episode, we expect to avoid relegation, reach first round of the FA Cup, don't be outclassed the Cap 1 Cup, and reach the second round of the JPT. So pre-season I decided to sign up loads of friendlies to try to get some income. We managed to be Watford and Wigan, losing to Brighton, Stoke, West Ham, Liverpool, Dundee United, Valsenis and Stade Loris, yeah. But yeah, the idea behind all that was just to get some money in, basically. I was just greedy as hell and needed the money. And it's helped. It has got us some money in. So we're going to get into today's game. We are up against Alfreton. They're going to be lined up with this formation, it looks like. They are newly promoted to the division. So hopefully we can pick up a victory against them. Their manager is Steve Sidwell. So hopefully he doesn't do too well for them. Make sure all the tactics are all set up how I wanted it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's get into today's game. A number is needed for our new signing here. There we go. Hopefully we can get the victory today. It'll be a nice way to start. Current manager Paul Wonders joined FC9 in 2015. He's been charged for 7 years. Steve Sidwell's been charged for 10 months. They are 5-4 favourites. So it's nice to see they have a lot of confidence in us going into this this campaign right from the off. So here we go, guys. I've got my coffee ready for the kickoff. We are playing in the white today. Alfreton are at home in their red strip. I'm confident coming up against a team who've just come up. They obviously have the confidence of just being promoted, but we've got the confidence of 10 of our starting 11 were here last year. The familiarity of our squad is massive. They all know each other. They've all played together. There's only the striker who's fairly new. As I say every season, I have a lot of faith, and I like to keep the faith in my players. And I think it's becoming apparent, especially this season, I've kept the same players. Mills is still in the squad. His set pieces, his long throws, he's just so vital to us, guys. So we struggle for possession so far. We should encourage our players to try long balls forward, but you also say we struggle for possession. Well, that makes sense. Bram Ellison just need to walk straight through their team. So set piece, it will be Williams on it. Ball in, come on. It's come back out to Williams though. He lays it to the edge of the box to Ellison. Ellison into Williams. Williams goes down. Ellison's picked up and he's now gone down. That is a set piece in a very dangerous position. Williams with the set piece to Reed. Why didn't you shoot? Seriously, why didn't you shoot from there? Oh dear me. Dear me. Come on, guys. Come on. Yes, I think it's apparent we need a backup centre-back. The fact that our backup centre-back's actually a defensive midfielder at the minute. So that is something I'm looking at. But as I do every year, guys, I'm not going to just bring someone in for the sake of it. I'm going to bring them in if I genuinely believe they've got potential. Sometimes it doesn't work. We've got a couple of people in the squad at the minute. The likes of that Howard have been with us for 6 years and he's played 2 times. That was the signing I shouldn't have made. But I'm still not just going to go out and sign any defender just to fill the numbers. A backup centre-back... A backup centre-back has to be young. He has to be someone who's hungry to develop. I'm not going to bring in an experienced guy to sit on the bench. Good. Right. Well in, guys. Well in. So it's Allen. Over. Right. Williams interceptor. Right. Marlowe's through. What a dreadful touch. But we have got away with it. And we are 1-0 up. Get in there. 38th minute. Marlowe should have finished that. That was dreadful from him. But luckily he recycled it to Ellison. Ellison lays it off. And Waiters puts us 1-0 up. Keeps it in. Allen, he lays it back. They are possessionally doing well against us. Normally we do get possession against teams, so fair play to them for that. But I will say, again, it keeps going back to extended. I have no idea why. Oh. And we've conceded within a minute and a half of going 1-0 up. That was shocking. To concede so quickly, guys, is so frustrating when that happens. Come on. Just looking now, guys, seeing if there's any changes I could possibly make. No, I think we're just going to go out like that. Possibly switch up to the more attacking tactic if we look like we're in the game, but if we are backs against the walls, then probably not. But oh, hit the crossbar. And we're not controlling possession here, which is a bit weird considering we're playing the formation we lined up here. Come on, it's come back out. Oh, what a finish from Simpson across the goalkeeper. Most people would have gone front post, but not this wonder kid. Oh my god, his face has totally changed. He's had a shave again and just weird. Yes, he's had a shave. When he has a shave, he drops like 20 years off his face. He's a bit like me. Go back to the previous episode. I look about 10 years younger now. Right, so 45 minutes. Right, Ellison's picked up a knock, so Remy Berg is going to come in. Nobody's wanted him, guys. I said in the last episode he's going to move on, but nobody wants him. So I'm going to try to get him playing, and hopefully he'll decide he wants to stay. Because he is a very, very useful backup player in the squad. Right, coming up. Right, well, I think I'm going to pause it, guys. 10 minutes to go. Marlowe's going to come off, and I'm going to bring on Rory Ring. And what I'm going to do is we're going to set this up. Put that on attack. So use a shadow striker. Actually put that on support, so he's going to push up there. It's all about just defending this now. There we go. So we're going to go with the strikerless formation with the two hold midfielders for the last 10 minutes. Alfreton have played well, but we have got back into it. So I think it would be stupid to throw the victory away. So this kind of sitting tactic is something I want to implement in these situations more this season. It's something I've looked back at last season. I looked at all the fixtures. I spent about 4 hours last night going through the previous season, and I've learned that we need to sit back more. We conceded so many goals where we were 2-1 up or 1-0 up or 2-1 up, whatever, and we end up conceding an equalising goal where we should have just wasted time. We should have just held on. We should have brought on another defensive midfielder like we've done today. And it's going to get us the victory. We're going to win this one 2-1. Well in there, Simpson. And that is the victory. Get in there. Delighted with that. Well done, lads. Well done. Well done. 2-1 away at Alfred. First game of the season. Come on. Get in. Delighted with that. And we are following that up with a game against Derby County in the Capital One Cup first round, guys. Oh my days, what a game that's going to be. We're going to play Derby, Bolton, Cambridge, Gillingham, Shrewsbury. Do we travel or do we hold? We're going to do the home game to Grimsby next, guys. It's just after the transfer window shuts. So fingers crossed we can get in 1 or 2 players. As you see, we need a young defender to come in. But we'll see what happens, guys. We've started the season with that confidence boost and 2-1 victory over Alfreton Town. A quick update. I'm still not in any of these lists. I'm still not legend. I'm still not icon. Still not favourite personnel. They obviously don't like me. But thanks for watching, guys. Remember to check out White Eyes Rising by Colin. And I will see you next time for more Creating a Legacy. Remember to subscribe. Boom!